guys, Robert here. Today I am going to give you a 1-year update on 2 sets of knee pads I've been using. First is the POC VPD Air, and the second is the IXS Flow knee pad. So let me run through what I think of these pads, what my experience has been, and we'll announce a winner at the end. Okay, let's get to it. I've been using the IXS Flow knee pad for quite a few years, probably a good 5 years. And they're fantastic in terms of fit and protection, but there's a few shortcomings in the quality of the knee pad. I got the POCs last year with a few other knee pads I tried out, and I settled on these knee pads. They have an unusual fit, but offer some nice protection. And most importantly, they are very high quality. They're a little funky shape-wise. As you see, there's a protrusion here. The value of that, though, is it hangs up on your knee when your leg's bent. When I first put these on, it felt a little unusual, and they slid down right above the kneecap, but ultimately, they don't go down any further, and any wipeouts I've done, they've held in place and done their job. The materials that are used, and this is going to be one of the major differences in comparison to the IXS, is this is a super constructed, high quality materials. In the back, this mesh is quite thick. It's actually double layered, yet still breathable. You've got this really nice rubber gripper on the bottom, as well as on the top here, and really double stitching. As you can see, there's no rips on here, which is going to be important when we take a look at the IXS. Overall, this has really been a great pad. Okay, let's get over to the IXS. Now, the IXS fits better and it offers more protection. It actually wraps around the leg, and this goes up a little higher on the leg. This one really doesn't slide at all. Once in a while, on heavy duty downhills, this will slide a tad bit, but this one stays in put. But this one has a major problem, and that is they are used with inferior materials, and I believe also the construction is far inferior. I'll give you an example. As I mentioned earlier, I've been using them for quite a few years, maybe 5 years. Always had great luck with them. But each year they really started to fall apart. This is one of the older ones. They just start to rip in different places. You can also see that this Velcro strap is basically falling apart. You see this? And this was happening every year. I was literally replacing these things once a year because they were falling apart. So this past year, as normal, I got these, which, oh, by the way, the price has gone up like crazy. And the one main thing is it doesn't fit the same way as the predecessor, the one I had the year before. These are XLs, and this darn thing is too tight. So they changed the size, and really I can't use it. It's just too tight on my leg. So that's not it. Look at this. So I've had this one for a year, and it is just disintegrating. Look at these holes everywhere on this pad. Just super flimsy material. This thing's also starting to deteriorate. So the other thing is, this whole opening has also started to stretch. As you can see, there's only one tiny piece of thin rubber here, quite different than the POC pads. And look, they are stretching out. Really a low quality product, and I think they're about $100 now, so that's quite a bit of money to dish out for something you're gonna have to replace every year. So this is really an easy call. These fit great and have great protection, but if you want them to last more than a year, absolutely will not do so. On the POCs, on the other hand, they are slightly less form-fitting than the IXS, but they do the job. They stay in place, and I have a feeling these are gonna last several years. When I was dishing out 50 or 60 for these, I bit the bullet and purchased them. I paid $100 for these also, but yeah, they're gonna last 2-3 years. These are a superior product, both in quality, construction. So for me, it's a no-brainer. These are the better knee pads. I've been using them almost exclusively the last 2 months. Really like them. They've saved my knees a few times. And like any piece of equipment you're actually wearing, yeah, it depends on the user. It has to fit you well. If it doesn't fit you, then it's useless. And if these do in fact fit you, I think it'd be well worth it. So if you have any questions or comments, go ahead and put them in the comment section. And if you thought this video was valuable, please give it a thumbs up. As always, this is your intrepid traveler, Roberto. Over and out.